Hey guys, welcome back to another Surgical Tech Tips. This video today that I'm making is all about my biggest pet peeves in the OR. These are the things that have irritated me over time for doing this for so long, and I'm sure it's irritated everybody and all those nurses and surgical techs out there in the same way. So, my biggest, number one pet peeve in this OR has got to be this door right here. We're in the supply room, and this door, I swear to you, this door is like the door of forgetfulness. You may be opening up a case in the OR, and as you're opening up the case, you realize that maybe you're missing a couple things, so you run back to sterile supply. You come back here, you may, say hi to somebody in the hallway, or you may just come straight back here. But as soon as you walk through this door, for some reason, it's just like, God damn it. Poof. It disappears out of your mind. And you walk in here, into the supply room, and you have no idea what you need. It never fails. It always happens. So irritating. Second biggest pet peeve is here in the suture room. When you're picking your cases, it could be in between your cases for the day, or it could be your first case of the day. But you come in here to pick sutures, and there's an unopened box of suture. It never fails. There's always, it seems, at least one or two boxes that you have to open up, and it always seems like it's on a day where you're having to hurry up and you got a lot of cases going on and you're ripping this suture box open just so you can grab your suture as quickly as possible. Man, oh man. Room temp is number 3. I feel like there has been this ongoing battle between tech and nurse since the dawn of time about the temperature in the room. The tech always wants it a little bit cooler. The nurse always wants it warm as heck. Why is that? Why? Why is that? And they're constantly changing the temperature behind each other's backs. The only thing that combats this is a doctor that is specific about what temperature the room is in the OR. Thank God for those doctors. Next up are these torture devices here. These are our light handles, and we have the same handles on our monitors in our rooms too. So we can move them around during the case, which is completely understandable. But the problem is when we move them around, sometimes, boom, you hit your head on it, or maybe there's a light behind me and I'll turn around and doosh, God, even that fucking hurt, and I did it on purpose. They are so painful. You will hit your head at some point on one of these light handles. God, I hate them. You want to know one of my personal biggest pet peeves? It's the arm board on the trash can. After the nurses, tuck the arms on the patient, we do the case. The case is over. I go to bring my trash can over to clean up my table, and sure enough, it happens almost every single time. There's arm boards on the trash can. For some reason, it's just a really big pet peeve of mine. I constantly having to take the arm board off, put the arm board somewhere else so I can get rid of all my trash on my table. The itchy nose while you're sterile. This one's gonna catch you by surprise. You might be in the middle of a case, you might be setting up your case, you might be just scrubbed in, and that itchy nose will creep up on you, and you can't do anything about it. No! Darn you, itchy nose. Darn you. Cords, and cords. The amount of cords in the OR is ridiculous. You have, depending on the case, you may have different types of machinery in the room And each one of those pieces of machinery come with cords that need to be plugged into an outlet, plugged into a wall somewhere. It is so hard to organize those things, and you will constantly find yourself tripping over them all the time. Luckily, we have this beautiful little orange device here. We call it the Trip No Mo, because you no longer trip anymore, and you could just stick everything under this little sticky pad and it keeps it all tight down. But man, do I hate tripping on cords. Another great one, including the trash can, is when the nurse takes it upon themselves to move the trash can away from you as you're setting up your case. Never fails. Never fails. They always have this need to, you know, straighten up or clean up for some reason. And you'll be in the middle of setting up your case. You'll turn around to throw some trash away, and where to go?
Can we get the garbage can back?
Another big pet peeve. I couldn't think of how to do a video of it or a little scene of it, but it's like hurry up days. It's days where you come in and you see that you got a huge lineup. You're in the middle of setting your case up, and the surgeon will come in there and it'll be like, you know, you guys, we got a big lineup today. We got a big lineup. I got some stuff going on this afternoon. We need to hurry these cases up. Come on. I need fast turnovers, really quick. Come on, dude. We do this every single day. We don't work at we don't work at different speeds, okay? We want to get in and get out. We want to help you get through these surgeries as quickly as possible too. Telling me to hurry up, all it's going to do is irritate me. That's it. Long breaks. Really big pet peeve. You'll go up to the front desk. You'll notice that you have, you know, maybe 3 people you got to give lunches to. You go into your room, get your gown and glove, you go into the room. To relieve that person for a break,
1 hour later.
And instead of taking 30 minutes, they take an hour or more. It can be very, very annoying at times when you have multiple lunches to give and you won't get done with those lunches till, you know, after 1 o'clock. That means you won't be getting a lunch till closer to 2 o'clock. It's just absurd. It really is. It really is. It's okay to take, you know, a longer break every once in a while when you know that person only has 1 lunch to give or something like that, or, you know, that person's got a long lineup or something. But come on. Every single time you take a break, you're taking it that long? Stop, please. Thus concludes our pet peeve video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got some personal pet peeves that you have working in the OR, please let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.